Welcome back to LIN Report. I'm Allie Coker.
I'm Keely Shields.
I'm Hayden Embry.
We've got a lot of great news coming at you today. We're going to do a couple of interviews, talk about the weather, and some exciting events coming up. So let's get to it.
Hey everyone, I'm Keely Shields, and I'm just going to update you about this week. So tonight, we have the community tailgate from 4 to 6, and then following that is the game at 6:30. Also, fall break is this coming 14th and 15th, so do not show up to class. And now let's talk about our weather. It's that time of year where you wear a sweater in the morning and regret it by mid-afternoon. But we'll get into next week's weather. The highs are going to be in the 70s, so make sure you wear a light jacket, and we are expecting rain, so don't forget your umbrellas. And if you haven't already, go follow Get Involved ICC to go sign up for the kickball tournament tonight.
Okay, so I'm here with Kaylin. Kaylin is our PTK president for this year. So you have some exciting events coming up that PTK is taking part in. So tell us a little bit about that.
So we have, as a chapter, we have two things that we do every year. One of them is the College Project, and one of them is the Honors in Action Project. So for College Project this year, we're bringing mental health awareness. And we've got some really great events coming up. The first event was this Monday, so we've just missed it, but our next events are coming up next month. On November the 12th, we're having a meditation session, and it's going to be at 6:30 in the student banquet rooms. And then on November 18th, we're having a Let's Talk About It session where I believe a licensed therapist or a social worker or something of that nature is coming to have us just a very informal session talk. Any student can come and just talk about any kind of problems they might be having in school and get help. So that's why it's a Let's Talk About It session. And that's going to be at 6:30 in the library study room 3. And then for Honors in Action, we are doing bringing awareness to sex trafficking and trying to combat sex trafficking. So our next event is actually next Thursday. It is going to be a movie night, and it's going to be in the Fine Arts Auditorium at 3:30. We tried to make it a little early so students will come before they leave to go home for the weekend. But the movie is, it's not like a documentary. It's called Priceless, and it gives a good light. It shines a good light on what happens whenever someone is brought across the border, how someone gets roped into the sex trafficking, and then someone saves them. So I don't want to spoil too much, but it's really, really good at bringing you more information of how someone gets roped into sex trafficking in the first place. And so maybe that'll help us be more aware of how not to become a victim and even how to help victims. And then our next event is going to be October 21st. It's going to be at 4 in the Fine Arts Auditorium. We're going to have 3 speakers. One of them is Pastor David Ball, and he actually is in charge of Transformation Garden, which is a sex trafficking victim rehabilitation place. And he's going to be talking about kind of what his victims go through, what he's seen, things like that to give us awareness. We're also going to have Sheriff Chris Dickinson and Sheriff Jim Johnson, and those are the sheriffs for Etowah County and Lee County. And we're going to ask them some specific statistics about our own area, so maybe that will help students become aware of how big of a problem it is in our area, not just the entire world and the United States. And then our last event for Honors in Action is on October 28th, and it's at 6 to 7 in the banquet rooms in student services, and it's a self-defense class with John Bowen. So please come out to those. And also all this month we are accepting donations to go to Transformation Garden in order to help victims, and those donations need to be monetary or female hygiene products or any kind of toiletries. So.
Awesome. Well, that is a lot of information. So
It is.
you guys can rewind and listen again if you need to hear. But what made PTK want to choose some of these events and some of these things that y'all are pulling behind this year? Because a lot of this is something that all of us need to know more about. Like sex trafficking is a lot more local than people think it is. So that's something we're super excited that we're going to have that panel and get to know more about it. So what made y'all decide to do that this year?
Well, that is, we do one every single year, and there's a bunch of different themes we can do, and we ended up picking themes of visions of justice, and we chose sex trafficking within that. And the reason we did is because that was something that we found that was so prevalent, but people don't realize it's happening. So of all the justices or visions of justice topics that we can think of, that was the one that was the most prevalent that stood out to us. And we just felt so passionate about that because we knew that, like you said, people don't realize it's happening in your town. And so that's kind of what we wanted to do. And we also wanted to bring awareness and help the victims, because those victims, a lot of times they're quiet. They don't say what happened to them. They don't want to tell anybody because they don't want to be victimized. You know what I mean? They don't want to have pity on them. So we just kind of want to bring awareness and help people realize that it's around, and that's why we're so passionate about that. And then for the mental health, we decided to do that for a college project. This college project is to better the college. So we thought about a hot topic, especially in our generation nowadays, was mental health. You see people all the time with anxiety and social anxiety and anxiety over tests, and just they're always, everybody seems like they're in a rush to do everything, and especially in college. It's a huge transition between high school and college, and especially whenever you leave your home and go to a dorm. It's a huge change. So we thought that it would better the students at the college if they knew how to better their mental health, because that will better their grades in college. So that's what we wanted to do as far as the college project.
Absolutely. So it goes much further than just large issues. It can even be down to anxiety, which we've all experienced, taking tests and finals week and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So how can students get involved and be more of a voice? Like, obviously they want to attend some of these events.
Yes.
So like the panel that's coming up, I think it would be great for all of us to try to get involved in that, because not only will it inform us, but it will also, help us to be more informed on how to keep ourselves safe on college campuses, so in our local areas where all of these things are happening. So remind us again what those dates are for the panel coming up. What's coming up in October?
The panel coming up, it is October 21st at 4 o'clock in the Fine Arts Auditorium. And like I said, we're going to have those 3 speakers come talk about those topics. So.
Yeah, well, that sounds great. Thank you so much for being here today, and hopefully everybody will get involved. Just keep your ears open, keep your eyes open for whatever is coming up. So
yes, we have our Facebook page, so follow everything we're doing on there as well. So.
Perfect, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, I'm back. I'm here with Alex Box, one of our ICC soccer players. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Amory, Mississippi, and I'm a sophomore this year at ICC, and I'm the starting goalkeeper for our soccer team.
Okay, so y'all clinched a spot in the playoffs. So tell us about y'all's season so far.
Well, I feel like we've been playing pretty well this season. We've been kind of solid, kind of not, but we've been going through a little bit of patches that we just got to overcome, and I feel like we'll do good in the playoffs.
Okay, and when's y'all's next game?
Our next game is Friday, home, and we're playing Northwest.
Okay, everybody, y'all heard that. Come out this Friday. Lady Indians play at 1, and the men play at 3, so come out and support your Indians.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of the LIN Report. We'll see you next week.
Stay chopping, ICC.